I'm Gino Barnes, here to talk about the Cornland and Large City School District's capital projects. I'm here with Jordan Lilley, Director of Grounds and Transportation. Jordan, how are you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Doing very good myself. So we have a question for you. Behind us is the high school football fields. What is going to happen over the summer for projects?
Here at this facility specifically, we are replacing the artificial turf, and then we'll be resurfacing the track surface itself. Inside the building here at the high school, we are basically gutting the entire downstairs, except the a couple classrooms and the gymnasium are going to stay. So all new locker rooms down there, team locker rooms, a brand new athletic training facility down there, weight room, what we call it now. So it's going to be a really beautiful project. A lot of plumbing work is happening there. Randall School, we're starting, there's two phases of that project. The first phase is there's 6 classrooms, a grade level, basically. That whole area is getting gutted and restructured down there. That'll take the entire school year for that to happen. So abatement is happening down there right now. At Smith School, the final stages of the first phase of the project for all the unit ventilators in every classroom being replaced, the boilers being replaced from steam over to the hot water system.
Hey Jordan, so we're here at Smith Elementary School. What is this behind us in the corner of this classroom?
So what you'll see some of the work at Smith, this is your typical classroom here, so almost identical throughout the building. You're going to see in the corner the new unit vent, which is a fancy word for heater. That's what's going to provide the heat. So this building, the steam boilers were taken out, all the plumbing was taken out underneath, new plumbing was put in, new unit vent heaters were put in over the course of last school year, and new soffit work you'll see up above that, which is going to actually pump out the hot air.
Up here?
Yep, the hot air too. So those cutouts up there are vents to the room. So yeah, so in the boiler rooms, this is where the two big steam boilers were, which took up 80% of this room. So these are the three new hot water boilers, still natural gas fired, just like they are at all the other buildings, and all the new plumbing to be associated with it. So we had to open up a wall in the side of the building over here, so that opening will remain. We'll actually infill that with some doors in case we need to do some maintenance on some of the equipment or have a delivery show up here with the new glycol system. But yeah, all new plumbing as far as the heating system goes throughout the entire structure. And these are the new, more efficient hot water heaters. So these will be coming online. It'll take the majority of this summer to plumb them, get them fired up, and set up on controls, because everything in the district is controlled by the computer. And these will be fired up for the first time in September.
We're going to go ahead and point out the big thing right now, which is the field behind me. Why is the football field being torn up right now?
Yeah, so this field was put in, I think 11 or 12 years ago, and it's just reached its life expectancy with usually right around 10 years for the life expectancy of a artificial turf. So we've exceeded that. It's time for it. The fibers just get worn out. So what you see behind us right now is the underlayment, the stone surface, the rubber rolled up matting goes underneath that, so it's some cushioning. Not a lot of schools have that. We do, which is a great thing. We also put in, if you'll see in the camera shot, some new sleeves put in. So instead of where you'd see like some of the catch nets in the past, where they're held down by sandbags, these are actually going to be pocketed sleeves, so it's going to look a little bit better, easier to set up and tear down. And then the track is going to get resurfaced as well. So,
All right. That is great to hear. So out of all of that, what is the biggest difference that people are going to notice when they go to this field when it's all finished?
Well, I think one of the biggest differences, you're going to see a gigantic Cortland Tiger head in the center of the field. Both end zones are going to be purple. A little bit different design on the field that was worked out by the team that helped design it. So it's just going to be a brand new, clean, nice slate. We've got a beautiful stadium here already. So it's just going to make it even more of a nice space for us.
That's great to hear. There's one more question I have for you, and that is the cable management under the turf. What is that going to look like, and is that going to change compared to the last turf?
So any time there's any piping that goes underneath under the ground, it always gets filled full of water and things happen. So all those chaseways were cleaned out, re-sleeved, new cabling was run. So hopefully, you folks in the AV world will have a little bit easier of a time with outlets actually working and things like that.
All right, well, I think that concludes it with the football field. I'm Gino Barnes here at the Cortland High School football field with Jordan Lilley.